Hello everybody, good morning. I'm starting my daily steps right now. As you can see, I'm in my neighborhood. I'm gonna go around once and then later on go somewhere else to finish off the daily steps. So come with me right now. Yeah, right now it's very early. It's right before 6 o'clock. So I got up early this morning to get my blood pumping, right? So, and I decided that I will go around this way to the major streets. That way you guys see something different, right? But I just needed to get my body moving instead of waiting for later to go somewhere when sun is up or anything like that. So as you can see right now, it is very quiet. Normally we go that way, right? But today I'm going this way. Yeah, right now the temperature is very good. Even though, let me show you the sun. Sun hasn't quite reached the level where we can see it, but you can see the glow, right? So sun has risen, but we just cannot see it because houses and trees and whatnot. But it's not cold. I'm wearing short sleeves and shorts, and it feels very comfortable. Oh, I do see a couple cars up ahead. I don't know if there's any cars behind me. Not really. I see some birds on the road. But let's try to do this quick as possible. Every single day it should push and go faster and faster, right? For a shorter time, more exercise. Because this side doesn't have a sidewalk, so I want to reach the 112th Street as soon as possible, so that if the cars come by, I don't have to dodge them, or they don't have to dodge me. And right now I hear an airplane. Let me see. Oh, there it is. There's the airplane right there. You guys see it? Seems so low, right? But it's not that low. We're just on a flight path, so that's why you can hear the airplanes all the time. See, even this neighborhood over here, very quiet. Nobody's even up. So once I do this initial steps, then I'll be awake, I'll be pumped, and ready to go for the day. Yeah, this area here is a mixture of everything, right? Old houses and new houses. See, those over there are new houses. These are been here forever. And like I said, it's a trend now where people need extra room. They just go buy RV of all different sizes, and like your third son or whatever, or your second son lives in that RV, because that way he have privacy, right? Because houses is not that big. You just have an RV right there, You have a privacy. See, that the fourth house was already here. They took that lot and built this 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oh, looks like they put on a fence on the back. Oh, that's interesting. Start to do some landscaping. I guess owners moved in. Yeah, they sold it fairly quick. See, yeah, this house was here, and this house owned all this whole lot, and then they removed all the debris and built 1, 2, 3, and that fourth house. And I was wondering if it was going to sell, but it sold fairly quick. I was pretty surprised. I guess instead of paying rent, people want to move into their own houses, right? Which makes sense. I don't see any cars at all, either direction. No cars, which is very good. Oh, and now we're coming up to a Jehovah's Witness, the hall, right? This is a big old property. But people tell me it's not the church. They have church somewhere else. You know, the traditional church as we know it, right? But this is their assembly hall. And I see it all the time. Sometimes really early in the morning, sometimes in the midday, sometimes late at night. This parking lot is packed full. And it's a huge facility. See, look, Puyallup Assembly Hall. And there's a sign over there in all different languages. So, a lot of people come here. I don't know what they do, because it's not their normal church. Like they go to, I mean, they have a normal church, but they also come here all the time and get together, I guess, and discuss something. And that area over there is all businesses. And let me show you, here's their main gate. See? It's in all different languages, right? Look. Puyallup Assembly Hall of Jehovah's Witness. And look right here. In all different languages. It's very, very clean. And this all property over here is also their property. And this was packed full yesterday also. I mean, I don't know how far this thing goes, but I'm assuming it goes down way far because I cannot see the end, right? So, and on top of that, there's a couple houses on this property. I guess caretaker probably lives here. All right. Oh, check out this tree. Pretty nice, right? I don't know what kind of tree it is, but it's nice. Now I hear another airplane going by. Now we're almost at the 112th Street. Yeah, for some reason, on this side of the street, they can have businesses, warehouses, distribution centers, and whatnot. I hear a car coming. See it? Over my shoulder. You'll see it in a minute. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see? Big business. This is a home builder. They have offices all around this area. Like different divisions, I guess. Because if you go over to 128, there's a office area where this sign is all over. See, look at this property. Big, right? Huge. I saw somebody cutting this grass yesterday. And then we have private property right here that someone bought the land and built a mortgage company / office spaces. Yeah, look, there's another airplane. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe the glare from the sun prevents you, but let's see. And right here, we have a car dealership. And this used car dealership has some nice cars. And whoever owns it, I don't know who it is, but seem to be making money because I see different cars on this used car dealership all the time. And beyond those green fences, there like seem to be like I don't want to say junkyard, but like this and that kind of cars. Because I seen it once when they open up the gates. Like I guess kind of different parts, or maybe when they buy from the auction, they have to fix it up or something. All right, now we're taking left, and we're gonna go towards Canyon Road. And just to let you know, this all area right here on the right are all apartment complexes. Very expensive. Someone told me that one bedroom is almost like $2,000. I'm sure they have cheaper ones, like around $1,500 or whatever. But I mean, someone told me that it was expensive. It's high-end apartment complex. Look at how well it's kept, and look at all the. I mean, there's not a single trash or anything. Everything is like perfect, well maintained. And cars parked in front of it, they're nice cars. And they're watering the grass and all. That all costs money, right? Yeah, see, look, warehouse. Over there says Dance Academy. Yeah, around here you will find few dance academies. And next light is Canyon Road. And once we get to next light, we'll take a left and then go down to 128 and then take another left. This is just a short pump up my blood daily steps to wake me up. I hear a chicken going nuts. Well, I mean rooster. Yeah, this right here is eyesore. It's like a junkyard. Hodgepodge of this and that. You know, somebody decide to put a bunch of junk there. And we're coming up to some duplexes over there. You know, behind this old house. See, this is what happens when a developer comes in to develop something. I'm sure they approach all these people, say, hey, you want to sell to me? They said no. So then you got this super old rundown property, and then behind it, see, they build all this brand new. Oh, I want to show you this. So on this side, there are this old, like I don't want to say motel, but like old style apartments. Like, look at how old this is. Super old, tiny, but the cars parked in front of it are not that bad. So this is for people who don't really care about where they live, you know, as long as it's cheap. I think that's all this is. Look at it. It's very, very old. This was around when I was in junior high, so it's been here forever. And over on the right is a I don't know if you watch my other video. It's this burger place. They usually they still have different location. They had a location. I mean, they have a location in Meridian, but they also opened up this. Yeah, Out and About Burgers, and they seem to be doing okay. They have a good following, I guess. You know, social media does the wonders now, right? They can be in this corner. I mean, nobody would know, right? And they have customers. Yeah, when they were building it, I was kind of skeptical about how they're going to survive it right there with hardly no sign and anything. But they have customers. Yeah, oh, right here, see? This is all warehouses and, you know, businesses and distribution center. And over on the right, amongst all that, is marijuana dispensary. Marijuana is legal in Washington State, so you can use it for recreational. So we have them, and that's not the only one. We have about, I guess some of them went out of business, and now we have about 7 or so left. You know, even that business, you know, you have to manage it well and, you know, run your business just like any other business, right? But someone acquired this land and built this office space / warehouses, and this spot right here has been here forever. You know, they rent it out to different people, so it's been hodgepodge of different things throughout the years. All right, okay, here we go. Here's another high-end apartments. And I've been in this one, and I mean, not inside but outside, and drove around the property, and it's very nice, very clean, and look like people that are living there, they're fairly well off, because the cars are, you know, good models. And over here and behind it, there are these small 2-story I guess condos. I don't want to call them condos, they're like individual units, but they're all together. They're not apartments, because apartments, you know, you might have somebody upstairs or something. There's nobody upstairs, but that's also a area. And then over here, there's a little tiny strip mall, I guess you could call it. It's not a mall, but, you know, shopping center. They have all different kind of things. And at the one end, they have a teriyaki. Teriyaki is just a fast food Japanese store. See right there? Also, there, oh, looks like there's town. They're calling it townhomes, but it's very small. I seen one inside. I mean, I've never been in one, but I seen one inside, and it's totally tiny. But they have multiple levels, right? I think they have 2 levels, so bedrooms are probably upstairs and everything else is downstairs. All right, now we're coming to our Canyon Road here, and on the corner is the bank. That Bank of America has been there for a while, but they've been struggling. I guess they don't have many clientele, because first they got rid of drive-through. Drive-through is still gone. Then they closed the inside, so they only had the ATM. But now they did open up the inside, but very limited time. Very limited time. So if you go in here, there's a company that sells electric supplies. I think it's a wholesale. It's called Platt Electric Supplies, and there are a couple other businesses. But if you go through this right here, that's where Safeway is. You come out to Safeway parking lot. And cross street, there's a O'Reilly's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, a bar, Papa Murphy's, Mexican restaurant, Dollar Tree, Sherry's. It's kind of like a Denny's local version. And then there's Edward Jones. What else is there? Oh, another teriyaki. Oh, and then a pho place, Vietnamese noodle. Oh, and then bubble tea store, Bamboo. Yeah, so Albertsons and Safeway have the same parent company, right? I mean, they're not the same company. They just are owned by the same parent company. I don't think they operate in the same way. I know some things they merge it a little bit. Like when you go into Albertsons and you have a Safeway membership card, you can just use it on their computer. But and delivery, I see that in their delivery trucks, that now they're delivering with Safeway. But Albertsons, I'm not that keen of Albertsons. They have different vibe versus Safeway. Safeway has better vibe, I think. And if you go to the second light, that's where the 512 freeway is. And on this side, you got the Rite Aid. Up ahead, you got the car wash, and then the one side of the car wash is Taco Bell, and behind Taco Bell is KFC, and another teriyaki. And on this corner, it's been here forever. It's a place called McClendon's. You guys probably never heard of it, but it's like a tiny version of Home Depot. Like, I would have to say it's about the size of Ace Hardware. So we are going towards that second light over there. Yeah, right now it's closed. It's too early. A lot of things are closed, except for the grocery stores. They open up like around 6, I think. And beyond these trees, next in front of Safeway is Walgreens. Yeah, it's kind of weird relationship, because Safeway also has pharmacy, right? Walgreens is basically pharmacy, but inside of Walgreens they also sell no produce, but they sell candy, chips, drinks, you know, and all the same stuff Safeway sells in their pharmacy, because, you know, they have the small electronics, they sell candy, everything. So not really sure how it all coexists, but they all coexist and they all make money. See, look, Taco Bell right there. That Taco Bell's been there for a long time. The gas station changed many hands, but I've been in there several times, and different owners or different company. See, there's teriyaki right there. Oh, also we have Domino's. Yeah, I like Domino's. It's fairly a decent price and quick. You can sit at home, click on the app. App tells you how long it's going to take before you can come and pick it up, and then, I mean, fairly quick. Within, I would have to say 15-30 minutes. Depends on how busy they are, but I never reach the 30 minutes. So by the time I get out of my room and get in my car and come over here, basically they have the pizza ready to go. But it's been a long time since I had pizza, right? Because I'm trying to cut down on all the carbs. Oh, by the way, right now Safeway seems to be one of the lower price gas. I know in Washington State gas is just skyrocketing, but one time I seen a gas station that was all close to $6 per gallon. That was crazy. See, look, Safeway have all those delivery trucks, and they also deliver with DoorDash. That's crazy, right? So much. And then we're gonna come to another dispensary, that green building there. That's another marijuana dispensary. I know there's no sign or anything, but they're open. These things really don't need advertisement. People want their marijuana, they're gonna find a place to get it. And both Safeway and Albertsons have a Starbucks inside, but then we also have Starbucks outside, just in case people don't want the hassle about getting out of their car and going inside the stores. They have drive-through Starbucks right there, next to the Walgreens. Yeah, Starbucks, I think there's more Starbucks than there are McDonald's. There's a lot of McDonald's, but there are more to Starbucks. And then lately, we're getting invaded by Amazon Go. If you go to Frederickson, about 3-4 lights from now, there's Amazon Go. Yeah, Amazon Go is a different concept, right? You don't have cashiers. You walk in with your app, the Prime app, and then the machine knows you that you're in the store, and then when you take products and leave the store, it automatically charges your Amazon account. This concept is not new. They've been doing this concept in Asia for a long time. Yeah, see, Starbucks, people walking in and out. I don't think that Starbucks ever have bad location. Number one, they will not go into bad location, right? Yeah, so. Oh, I said that next light, but it's not next light. It's a light after that. Is where we're gonna take left. And all alongside this side, it will be apartment complex. On that side, it's still yet to be developed. This Canyon Road, this road is 3 lanes going one direction, 3 lanes going other direction with a median, and that's because in Frederickson, right now we're in South Hill, but in Frederickson there are many businesses, right? Like Best Buy have their distribution center, Walmart, there's a car manufacturing, GE's over there, Boeing, they make their wings over there, and so on. Look at this complex, so huge, right? Very nice. I wouldn't say this is high end, unlike those other ones on 112th Street, but still very, very nice. And you can tell by the type of cars people park in front of it, right? See, like these people, they probably didn't want to sell. What's going to happen here is the developer is going to convince other people to sell around it. And basically what happens is you have eyesore, and your house will be priced out of the market because nobody's willing to purchase that little property when all the other developments already have happened, right? Or around it. And here comes, so far we had 2 marijuana dispensaries. Now we're coming into 3rd marijuana dispensary right here, the Gallery. The Gallery is like a commencement bay. The Gallery is a chain. They have so many of these locations. I don't know how many they have, but I know of 3 that I see when I'm driving around. And then here's a drive-through coffee shop. They do fairly well. A lot of people drink coffee. Huh. There's a store open next to the Gallery called Super Smoke. I don't know what that is. This is a dispensary, plus now there's new business next to it called Super Smoke. I think one time or another this was bank, because look, see the drive-through? See, have that little machines over there where you put that canister to send your check or whatever your deposit to the cashier. Oh, I've never seen that Super Smoke. I guess they sell cigarettes or something. But marijuana and cigarettes are totally different, right? So, I mean, it comes to business operations. And as I said, this area, nothing. Huh, somebody built something over there. I don't know what it is, but looks like there's a plaque and there's a bench. And there's a like a sightseeing area, kinda. They have that little fence right there, or barrier for you to not to go beyond that. And then here's the used store. There's a ton of these in this area. And then right here, it's just hodgepodge of different businesses, little individual, small businesses. See, here's the storage, and then there's a different storage right here. And then if you go farther down, there's another storage on the right. Storage is a big business. People don't have enough room because a lot of people live in apartments or tiny houses. They have to store their belongings. A lot of people hoard, even they don't have their own place. Oh, check this out. This is just a normal house. See, this is what happens when you don't sell out. You know, this is one of the nicer ones, but that's what happens. When the development comes, they'll start developing everywhere, and then you're just stuck there because you don't want to sell. Even this street right now, I know it's busy. You can hear the cars, you can see the cars going by, but it's not as much as, like, let's say in an hour. About 8 o'clock, this thing will be packed full, both directions. Because those logistics, the warehouses and the Boeing, they run 24/7, right? So, and Frederickson, they have figured it out. To attract businesses, they allow logistics warehouses to be opened up. So it's becoming one gigantic logistics warehouses. And a lot of those warehouses support the Boeing, right? So they're looking at Boeing to, you know, be able to sustain their business. And out of the blue, I don't know who these people are. It's called El Toro Mexican Restaurant. They built this really nice restaurant. Look at it. Isn't that amazing? But they built it. Big property. They must have multiple locations somewhere else. I never looked it up on the internet or anything, but they didn't come over here with just a little change in their pocket. This is a big, huge company. Because look at the building. And they're doing fairly well also, even though they're off onto their own side. I don't think in this area they have a whole lot of competition of anything. And then if you go down this street, it's another upper level skill apartments on the left, and then on the right it's just housing that's been there for a long time. Now, once we pass this, you'll not see hardly anything for a while. I mean, like, not any major business or anything like that. A lot of it is not developed until you get to somewhere around 150th. There will be remember, I showed you on the other video, there's like a clinic, you know, on the right. The clinics are like the substations of a larger hospital somewhere else, you know, but they're not much. Then if you go actually into Frederickson, that's when you will start seeing something. For example, we have a Amazon distribution warehouse on the left. Then if you go a little bit farther down, that's where you got Popeyes, IHOP, McDonald's, O'Reilly's, oil change place, and so on, right? And then across the street, we got all kinds of stuff. Taco Bell, Carl Jr., Amazon Go. Then kitty corner to that, on the other side of the street, we got AM/PM, and we got Safeway again. So just this area, nobody developed. But when you get closer to the Boeing, that's when the development all of a sudden happens. Also over there, partially in Frederickson, that land is tribe. So Nisqually tribe has a smoke shop over there and a gas station. See, as I said, there's nothing. On the corner on the right hand side, there's a tiny convenience store that's been there forever, and then next to it is a hair salon. But on the left hand side, there's a little bank, and that construction company, the Highline construction company, they have multiple suites they occupy. It's kind of weird. They're a construction company. They didn't build their own offices. They moved into a existing strip mall. I guess they need a tax write-off. Oh, one more strange thing. There's a tire shop that's opened up over there, but it's never open. Meaning, it's appointment only, and they're only doing fleet. I think they opened up because they knew that Amazon was coming, you know, and their cars need a service. So they opened up right here, and I see Amazon delivery vans in front of it all the time. Then after that small convenience store, there's nothing. All the way to 160th Street. And when you get to 160th Street, things start to happen. Number one, there's a decent sized convenience store with a gas station, and then behind it is a place called Pierce County Skill Center. It's not community college, it's kind of vocational. So as you can see, I've been walking on the sidewalk for a while, and I'm ready to take left soon at that light. Upcoming light, I'll be taking left. That'll be 128th. And one more thing, I know I pointed out every video. Look at the sky, so clean. We've been super lucky. Weather is just killer. And I'll show you the back. See, nothing. Normally this road would be jam-packed with cars, but it's just a little early. So today I didn't feel the too much of exhaust fumes, not much as pollution from all the cars going by and trucks going by. And one more thing, on the left side there is a bank. See, I tell you, right there, noise pollution and plus exhaust fumes. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the banks open up in the middle of nowhere, but there's a bank right there. That blue roof right there, that's a bank. Not any popular bank, not any of the major five or whatever. This is, I believe it's called Valley Bank. And you can see that small convenience store to your right, which has been there forever. Probably more than 40 years. And look at this corner lot is so huge, right? Nothing, nobody wants it because there's not enough people. There's a ton of traffic, but that traffic is not going to stop. That traffic is keep on going to the freeway and go wherever they need to go. Unlike the Boeing, you know, those people have to work there minimum 8 hours. Let me see if it says Valley Bank. Maybe not. Oh, it's Heritage Bank. I was wrong. It's Heritage Bank. See? You never heard of it, right? Now we're gonna take left here. Yeah, wasn't for the Boeing, that road wouldn't be the way it is. So nice and so wide. Because the Boeing and the amount of traffic it generates and tax that they pay are the reason why that thing exists. those little logistics warehouses. I mean, you know, when I say little, Walmart, Best Buy, and so on, they wouldn't be able to afford to build that huge road, but they did, all the way to a freeway. See, look, right there, Best Tire Center. They never open. They don't have front counter or anything, but they sure have a lot of work. I see it on the back. There's bay doors in the back where they sometimes I walk in the back and I can see it. Yep, now we're back in the neighborhood. There's nothing over here. If you go farther down on this road, on the right, will be Rogers High School. And then after that is a like a recreational park where you can play baseball, soccer, tennis, and so on. But I think that park, you have to make a reservation. I don't think you can just walk up and use the facility, because it's very popular around here for little leagues or like Rough Riders or you know, other groups. It's fully booked. Yeah, after the recreation area, there's a junior high, but after that, there's nothing for a little bit until you get to Meridian. Meridian is the phenomena where they have everything in 2-mile stretch of the road. From the freeway all the way to Graham, they have everything. We have one Home Depot, we have one Lowe's, and the funny thing is, their Lowe's is behind Home Depot, so they're on the same street. Then next to that is a Super Walmart. Across the street from there is Super Target. Then we got Big Lots, Sportsman, and then you go down to about 160th. Then there's Super Walmart. There's a Super Fred Meyer's. Fred Meyer's like Home Depot, Super Walmart, and a clothing shop. I mean, like everything, like Levi's, Nikes, inside that one gigantic. Fred Meyer's is one gigantic place. They sell everything, electronics, everything, lumber, everything. Tools, everything. And then we have another Super Target over there. Then we have all the small franchises, right? Like Popeyes, you know, Chipotle, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. We actually, on that one Meridian Street, we have 3 McDonald's. And we have 2 Wendy's, 2 Burger King, and we have 2 Taco Bell. So you tell me, just on those fast food restaurants alone, it's so busy, right? And then there's multiple 7-Elevens, AM/PMs, and so on. It's crazy, right? They used to have a sticker, I seen it on a bumper of a car. It says, "I survived the Meridian." Because traffic is just gridlocked. Because people are trying to get out to the Graham, Eatonville, or people going towards the Mount Rainier, and so on. So many people moved into this area because, number one, when they moved in, the land was cheap. It's not cheap now, but it used to be cheap. And also, your backdrop is Mount Rainier. It's not very close. Mount Rainier is still, from where I'm standing, take you about 1.5 hours to 2 hours to get to the summit, sunrise. That's the farthest you can drive, and then after that, you have to hike. And they say even people who went up to the top of the Mount Everest come over here to Mount Rainier, and they struggle, or they don't even make it back, because top of the Mount Rainier, weather changes every like 10 minutes or something like this. When it's snowing down here, when you go up to the Sunrise and Mount Rainier, you can see this beautiful flower beds. Very beautiful. And that area over there, super nice. If you don't mind being out there by yourself, it's a place to be. If you don't want all this hustle and bustle of the city life, even though we're in the suburb, I'm just gonna call it a city compared to Seattle, right? And because we don't have any high-rise buildings. I don't think high-rise buildings are allowed in for the building code. I never ever seen one. The highest building is the hospital, but that's because they need the beds, right, for the people. Yeah. And next light is where there's another storage, right? U-store. So lots of storage places. Keep on, yeah, it's big business because you don't have to have a huge staff, right? You just need somebody to clean it every once in a while, and somebody to lease the thing, right? So the person who's doing the leasing, they're the manager, they're the employee. They live there on top of the office. Yeah, you only need like one family or even one person. So as an owner or as an investor, you don't need a huge staff. That's the beauty of this thing. And you've seen those TV shows, right? Storage Wars. They have them here also, because we have so many storages. You know, these used store places, they also do the same thing. They'll auction off the unclaimed, unpaid storage units to the highest bidder. I used to know somebody who did this, not for a living, but did it for like a hobby. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose, because you don't know what's in it. And you're not allowed to inspect what's in it before you bid on the thing. And if you win the bid, you got 24 hours to clear it out, because the storage place need that space to rent to the next person, right? Now we're even quieter, because now we're away from the canyon road. Now you don't hear anything, but I see the sun, you know. And this area here is 62nd is where my house is, so I'm gonna take left here and go down. So today's first leg of the daily steps, I got about 10-15 minutes left, but I sure feel wonderful, so refreshed. Yeah, now we don't have sidewalk, right? As you can see, this is all we have. Like a little bit of shoulder, not even big shoulder. All right. Now let's take a left over here. Now I have a sidewalk. I don't know how this got built, because nobody's developed this thing, but I'm grateful for somebody who put this walkway here. I'm very grateful. Because when I don't have time, right, to go anywhere else, I can just come down here, go back and forth, and it is very nice. And this is asphalt, right? It's not concrete. And it is much softer than concrete, right? Yep, once again, big lots, big, huge front yards. I bet you just this front yard on the left is probably more than $1 million. And then the front yard on the right, that thing is even bigger. These folks, I don't think they worry about money. I don't know who they are, but they're not in any hurry to sell anything or develop it. They love the way it is. So close to freeway, yet still living a country life. Look at all this. You see all way back down there? I don't know how far it goes back, because there's just dense forest right there, trees, everything. On this side, the developers were able to acquire the land and develop these housing units, these duplexes, where one building has 2 entrances, separate by 2 small living space. That's what these are over here. See, 2 stories, but they're small units. At least on this side, they have garage. On this side, they don't even have a garage sometimes. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And see the house, where it is? It's been here for a while. So we've been walking for 52 minutes. Huh, I never noticed that. Right next to an abandoned boat, there's a hammock on the tree. Oh, that's different. I've never ever seen anybody come out of that house. I'm sure they come out. They have to go to work, right? But I never ever seen it. This is still the same housing unit, the development. See, on this side, I think it was a different developer, because these are just normal houses. On this side is the duplexes. See? And then I don't want to say it's a unusual thing or what do they call that? Anomaly, but container house. It's fairly new. And then these folks have been here for a while. Their property is very big, huge. And now we don't have any more sidewalk. We're now, whoa, look at that. There's a fountain going on over there. Wow, that sprinkler's spewing out water miles into the, I don't want to say mile, maybe 20 feet in the air. Wow, they really care about their yard. I don't know, you guys cannot see it, but it's the sun. Now we're coming towards my favorite sidewalk. Yeah, even now, I've been doing this for a little under an hour now. Hardly no cars in this street. And another thing is, even if you see the cars way down there, they might not make it over here, because they'll take left into that the Jehovah's Witness Assembly Hall. A lot of it goes in there. So the traffic is not too bad. If you live over there, traffic is super bad. But if you live over here like I do, traffic is not that bad. Yep, here we go. My favorite reason why I like walking over here is this sidewalk. There you go. I have to show you every time, right? And then I have to show you again behind as I walk away. Yeah, that's my favorite. In this area, better sidewalks than that, but I haven't found it. Nothing. And like these people here, they have huge land too. They've been here forever. They have horses and all. Okay guys, I have completed my first leg of the today's steps, and I'm gonna go home and relax for a little bit, and then wait for a couple hours, and then go out and look for somewhere else to walk. All right guys, see you in a few. All right guys, I come down to downtown Puyallup to do my second part of the daily steps. So I'm gonna walk around here and finish my daily steps. So as you can see, I'm in downtown. If you look down that way, that's the hill, right? That's the south hill. Okay, you see how it gradually goes up, right? And then before the hill on the right hand side is where the Washington State Fair is. And we are gonna go to the all the different shops up here. I don't know if they're open. Right now is 9:15, so not 100% sure. But I thought I'd come down here. See, across the street there's this little park area. Since no cars coming, let me go across. I don't know what this is. I see it all the time. I just never came over here. Look, they have these sculptures. Kind of weird, right? Look at that right there. Oh, that's I think that's a sculpture about, what is this? Downtown renovation. Showing warmer angle. But if I look at that thing, I thought it was Betty Boop. Oh, no idea. Hey, I'll be right back. Alright, I just wanted to take a picture of that statue. See, there's these 4 trees just right here for no reason. And then they have another sculpture right here. I don't know what it is. And there's a feather. Not sure what that is. There's a bird and there's a man. And this stone passage that leads to nothing. Okay. And then I guess this could be a parking structure. It must be. Oh yeah, it's City Hall, main entrance, commons, and there's another thing right there. There's another sculpture. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's just a fancy parking structure. Because all it does is come out to the street. Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. See, now we're. It says welcome to Puyallup City Hall entrance, Meridian Business, Pioneer Park, Public Library, 2nd Street Southeast. And now we are on the street, which doesn't lead to anything. By the way, once again, it's a perfect day. I'm sure this parking is now free. I'm sure it costs money to park here. Oh, okay. It's for Puyallup School District parking only. It's not for anybody else. It's quiet down here. I don't hear any. I mean, I see the cars going by, but I don't see anybody. Yeah, a lot of things say Puyallup School District over there also. But let's just go down here. Let's see what it is since we're already over here. Here's a collision place. I think that's been there forever. If we keep on going, we're gonna end up in the railroad tracks. And then we should go across the railroad tracks. Yeah. And we can see the downtown businesses in a minute. We'll walk up once we go across the railroad tracks. And then turn around at the other end. Yeah, see, that's Meridian right over there, right? Then there's over there is the train station and the bus depot. And then over here, I don't see anything else. Let's just go across real quick. No cars coming. I didn't see any sidewalk or anything. Oh, fire truck coming. Loud. Let's escape. This is 2nd Street Salon. Fire truck is coming. Oh, it looks like they're not open today, but it looks like they're in business. And that right there says Puyallup Youth Investment Center. That's weird. I see a sign over there. You see that sign right over there? That says JCPenney Company. Huh. Wonder if that's the same JCPenney we are thinking of. I don't know why it says that up there. No idea. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, I see. That's part of the YMCA. They got the same logo. See right here? Sometimes they have a car show, depending on which week it is. And they park cars all alongside here and this parking lot. But we're gonna have to go that way to go across the railroad tracks. I see sometimes people doing train spotting. They have their tripods out, their expensive cameras out, and they'll be standing on the side of the railroad tracks and taking pictures of the train. It's called train spotting. Now, Let's go down here. You see there's a Pizza Hut right there. It's not in a good location. It's kind of hard to stop there. I can hear the fire truck continuously going. See, that way is to Seattle. This way is to Tacoma. And there's the Pizza Hut, and there's the KFC. Oh, I want to point something out. There is an independent donut shop next to the KFC. They're very, very busy in the morning, and they're surviving. So I don't know where all these cars are coming from. Maybe they want to have breakfast. Because there's a restaurant right there, the Crockett's Public House. I believe that's the restaurant. Yeah, there's a fire truck right there, but now they turned off the siren. I don't know what the heck. Yeah, see where we are? We are on the back side of a Trackside Pizza. Remember I showed you that a while back, right? Yeah, it's called Happy Donuts. I don't know if you guys can see it or not right there. Happy Donuts. I see it when I come down here in the morning. They have a few people eating donuts there. Oh, let's press the button. Oh, okay. I'm not that thirsty right now, so we'll bypass the 7-Eleven for right now. But as you can see right now, there's a bunch of people in there. Look, parking lot is packed full. And then we have this McDonald's over here. I'll make a U-turn, go down to River Road, and then make a U-turn, and then come back up the Meridian. Yeah, I have never been in that Happy Donut, but I've been at the other donut shops around Spanaway, Canyon Road, also in the 6. One of these days I'll go walking over there, and that way you guys can see where the bar district of Tacoma is. Oh, hey, look at that. They opened up Gravity Coffee right here next to the McDonald's. Oh, it looks like they have business. This is a very busy street because that's the only way to come out from the hill down here if you're gonna catch the 167 freeway. Gravity Coffee. Looks nice. Nice landscaping. Nice building. It's actually really nice. They did a good job. Look, low. Right now it looks like not much because it's so hot right during the day, but it's low maintenance. They don't have grass. And as we get farther to the River Road, all you're gonna see is a bunch of car dealerships. Just continuously car dealerships. One after another. Oh, look at that building. I don't know what it is, but it looks old. Oh. Oh, people are parking in this parking lot for some reason. Oh, maybe there's a church right in front of it. And this part of our church parking lot. Oh yeah, I can see the church right there. See the church? Yeah, part of it is back of the church. All right. Normally, I would take left here to bypass the car dealership, because car dealerships they don't look so interesting. But today, I'm gonna go to the next light and turn around so that you guys can see what's going on. Yeah, I don't see any cars coming. Let's just cross. Here's another neighborhood park. I'm not sure what park this is. Maybe there's a sign somewhere. Oh, here's a sign right here. It says it's a Grayland Park. See right there? Grayland Park. A real tiny one. But it does have a kids play area. And looks like they've been doing frisbee golfing. So there's a couple of them. Grass is very nice. There's some picnic area. There's the benches right there. And I see barbecues allowed, because those benches over there have a barbecue grill next to that one anyways. And I believe that might be a restroom. I don't know. But I don't see anybody here though. But they do have this little park. And I think maybe this is a parking lot for the park here. And there's a big mural of what this Grayland Park used to be. This gathering of people, like car club or something. Puyallup tourist camp. Oh, it says this used to be a Puyallup's tourist camp. I guess there's some kind of stadium, or not a stadium, but like a hall where people can rent it out. Yeah, you see the structure behind the mural. All right, now all we're gonna see here for a little bit is just the car dealerships. Not that interesting. And what we'll do, yeah, normally I wouldn't come this far, because if you've seen a car dealership on USA, you've seen them all. So it's not that interesting. Oh, this is a used car dealership. There's a lot of Jeeps. Lots of them. Yeah, they're used. A lot of trucks. I guess not that many people are into gas-powered cars nowadays. A lot more people going for EVs. Yeah, especially in my neighborhood, there are a ton of EVs now. Even if they have a regular electric, gas-powered car, they would also have an EV on the side. Hey, over there, I see at least, wow, I see a whole bunch. Yeah, I see about 6-7 Teslas over there. Some people have traded in. Oh, well, more than that, I see 8, 9, maybe even 10. I don't know. See, look, totally empty. It's a car dealership. But the owner probably purchased this land a long time ago, so he don't care if it's just empty, because this is a big company called Quorum. They own almost everything down here. So they're not really worried. See, every sign, almost every other sign, or even every sign, you'll see the name Quorum next to it. K-O-R-U-M. Yeah. It's a big company. Comes to car sales. And across the street that way is Fred Meyer's. That Fred Meyer's been here for a long time. Before even we moved over here from Olympia, he was there. Long time ago. So I'm not sure when they opened up, but when we got here in the 70s, he was there, so that's a long time. Yeah, even the lots with the cars on it, there are not that many. Look at this, maybe half a dozen. But that Hyundai one is jam-packed with the car, which means that the Hyundai is selling. Yeah, if you go down that way, you can either go to 167 freeway or go up to Milton or the North Hill. And then I'm gonna turn right here. And now we're headed back to downtown businesses. Yeah. I don't think the car sales is all that cracked up to be like before, because you know, company like Tesla, they don't need to sell that car on a car dealership, right? They only sell it online. Sometimes they have a mall location or they have a retail store, but that store you cannot buy the car there. Well, I guess you can use their computer to buy the car, but it's for you to go there and test drive one, but that's about it. See, these car dealerships, when you go there, you're leaving with one, but like a Tesla, you have to wait until it gets delivered to your house. Yeah, this is main road, Meridian. It connects all the way to Federal Way, all the way. Keeps on going. Then it keeps on going all the way down. I don't know. I never went to the end of the Meridian, but I'm sure it just keeps on going into Graham, Eatonville. So I'm not really sure if it stops at Eatonville or not, but all right. Now we're going towards the downtown businesses. This is they don't consider this to be downtown businesses. They consider it to be a River Road business. That cross road that goes right there, it's called River Road. That's where all the car dealership is. So many of them. A lot of Mustangs, Kias, a lot of trucks. All right, now I believe we're at the front of that park that we saw earlier, and we'll be able to see what that building is. Yep, it says Memorial Community Center. See right there, City of Puyallup Memorial Community Center. Even though I lived here forever, I never seen it open. That doesn't mean anything. Maybe I just never paid any attention. But I do like this tree right here. This walkway is pretty nice, a little bit. Not as nice as that sidewalk that is in my neighborhood, but it's pretty nice. And the grass is very nice. Somebody's taking care of it, right? Oh, and there's a sign right here, Grayland Park. Right here, see that? Yeah, so Grayland Park consists of the Memorial Community Center, this lawn area here, and then over there, parking lot behind the building, and then the play area, and then this grass area. That's about it. There's no walking path, I don't think. I don't see it. So it starts over there, and then it's just right out here. This is a whole entire Grayland Park. You know, so this is just another neighborhood park. See, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 benches, and one of the benches have a barbecue grill next to it. So your barbecuing is probably allowed, but as you can see, it's well taken care of. And then on this corner is an Italian restaurant. That restaurant has been there forever too. So this Grayland Park is just a small neighborhood park, but this is the whole Grayland Park here, as you guys can see, far as your eyes can see. All right, let's keep going. Now, bypassing the Casamia. Oh, there's also a Mexican restaurant right there. What's the name of the Mexican restaurant today? Tequila and Tequila Bar. I've been in there a couple times. I never ate there, but I've been in there. Now we're going up ahead. Oh, look like a dead there used to be a used car dealership, but it looked like it's somebody else taking over. Because I don't see many cars. And then I see Safe Light Auto Glass. All right. Oh, I guess that was not the church. Remember, people are parking behind this building here? This is the the firehouse. Now you can rent this. It says inquire about our unique venue. Oh, I see. Safe Light is right there. That's why I see Safe Light van right there. Probably the Safe Light glass company is taking the property. Yeah, it looks like there's some event going on in there because I see the lights in there. I cannot see inside the window. It's just the way the window is. I don't know if there are people in there or not, but lights are on. This is Pierce County Professional Firefighters, Local 726. Oh, it's some kind of counseling place, but the house looks really nice. It always confuses me that the McDonald's sign is right here instead of over there where the actual McDonald's is, because it says left on Stewart, but it's always been there, that McDonald's sign. Sometimes when I first moved down here, we always like look to the right. The sign is right there, not read the actual sign. Remember I mentioned about this My Little Cube, the Japanese restaurant? We're passing by there once again. See, actual McDonald's is over there, behind those trees. I know you cannot see it, but you will be able to see it on this side. So we've been walking for about 25 minutes now. See right there, budget batteries. Wanted dead or alive. Scrap batteries. They'll give you $5. That's what it says. See, there's a McDonald's right there. Lots of cars in the drive-through. And here's a Napa Auto Parts. Now, we're already at the railroad tracks, almost. Oh, I didn't know that, but there's a used sports gear store. It's called Playback Sports. And remember we went over there the other day? That is the bus slash railroad track station. Yeah, there's a few bars over here, little tiny ones. Yeah, there's a place called Scottish Grub and Pub, Meridian Cafe, breakfast place, fresh baked cinnamon rolls. And now we're back to trucks like More Than Pizza. There's a sign over there. This is Wolf Heart Fit Company. It must be some kind of gym, personal training or something like that. I don't know what it is, but now we're crossing the railroad tracks. And to the left is a smoke, like a little tiny smoke shop where they sell cigarettes and all, like vape. Yeah, this downtown is not that big. So here's oh, they tried to spell Cascade, but they spell Cascade. Craft beer and classic games, like arcade slash beer kind of thing. And remember I told you about Charlie's restaurant. You know, there's a mural somebody put up. And in that corner there's a breakfast place. I mean, they're open for lunch too, but it says the Rose Restaurant. I ate there before. It's very good. And because the train station's right there, they get a lot of business in the morning. And this is Mazatlan Mexican restaurant. There's a whole bunch of these. At least 12 that I know of. Wow, look at this right here. Johnson Watchmaker. 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, I just wanted to take a picture of the clock tower. And right over there, there's a Wicked Pie Pizza. That's also a local chain, meaning they have multiple locations. And there's Perry's TK Irish Pub. So that's be like the third bar that we came across. Antique. There's a place called South Sound Running. Sell running gear. They have this location also in downtown Tacoma, where University of Washington is. Oh, there's a tattoo parlor over there. And then there's another bar right here called Coaster Cocktail Bar. And then this is Victoria Sales Antiques. a long time ago, I thought there was a theater over here somewhere. I don't see that now. Maybe I missed it, but over here somewhere there was a little theater. Yeah, I don't see that now. And this right here, the Savory Sweet Cafe and Catering is always busy. Wow, look at that. That mural depicts Puyallup is the fair, roller coaster, honey. Wow, somebody did a great job. Yeah, I never ate there, but I've seen a lot of people eat there. This place, I guess it's not open today. A lot of these businesses, you know, on the weekend they might not be open. Oh, there's another place right here, Forum. That's not a bar. Eat, meet, drink. Oh, it's not open right now, but it looks like they're occupied. It's not like they're not doing anything. Oh, it used to be a pawn shop, but now it says caffeinated. Oh, it's a play on words. You know, caffeinated. Now it says caffeinated. So another coffee place coming in. We're almost done now, because we're back to Pioneer Park, which behind the Pioneer Park is where I park my car, right? I mean, there's lots of coffee places. Over there is Anthem. Remember, Anthem is everywhere, right? There's 3 that I know of. One in Ruston Way, one in Pacific Avenue, across street from University of Washington. And then this is the original one over there on that corner. They do very well. Now there's a bank here. This is a U.S. bank, but over there on the other side, there's a Bank of America also. You cannot see it from over here, but there is. And then also post office. And then behind this thing, like I told you yesterday, that's the public library. Now let's go straight up. Yeah. See, on this corner is the Greek restaurant, right? Oh, hey, check it out. There's another mural. Part of the Pioneer Park. And then on this side, on the left side, there's some business. It used to have Subway and some kind of yogurt place, I believe. Oh, here's another bar, except this is wine bar. But wine bar, beer bar, they're all bars, right? So we have left the downtown, original downtown businesses, and now this area here changes all the time. I mean, all the businesses go in and out. I don't think that. Oh, so stupid. Stupid people speeding down the street in a junk car. Totally piece of junk. Polluting the air. Yeah, it used to be Subway, like that one, I guess. Not sure. But now, but the yogurt place to here, Elements. And I believe this is the same part of the business owners as the Anthem Coffee. Alright guys, I am finished with my daily steps. So thanks for coming on my daily steps, the first part and the second part, and I see you on next video.